Hi, my name's Lorraine Rowe. I started a website called psychichousewives.com, and I've also begun to post some videos on the topic of psychic ability, and today I'm going to talk about energy protection. What I think is so interesting is when people want to deny their psychic abilities and not develop them, they're also shutting off a realm that other people understand. And when people understand that there are energy realms, it makes them powerful. Now, they can use that power for good or for evil. Now, I'm not saying evil devil, I'm saying evil, not good intentions. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you go to a party, you meet someone. Someone has told you about this person that they're nice, but you don't get a good feeling about them. Then this person asks you to do something for them, a favor, I don't know what it is, and your stomach says, ugh, don't want to do it. But your mind says, come on, what's wrong? You should. They're probably, they're nice. You've been told they're nice. Now, someone who understands energy realms trusts their stomach, trusts their gut, because they know that they're reading the energy correctly. Conversely, someone who understands energy realms and wants to manipulate you understands that if they go in through your head, if they go in through your guilt, if they go in through the word should, that they're probably going to get what they want. One of the things about opening up your psychic abilities, it means that you're opening up to all your senses. You're opening up to your gut feelings. You're opening up to impressions you get about someone. And you're trusting them because you're trusting a different realm. You're trusting the unseen realm, so to speak. You become more aware of your environment and what's going on around you. One of the things I like to say is that it's important to put people around you in your circle that you like, respect, and trust. Now, in addition to having people that you like, respect, and trust, it's also important to look for that in institutions, schools, religions, your government, and especially friendships, families, even acquaintances. Christ had a circle around him of 12 disciples. Now, granted, he was betrayed by one, but for the majority of the New Testament, when he was alive, you hear about his disciples and his circle that he kept around him of people, of his intimates that he really trusted. And he'd go out into the world, he'd go out to his people, so to speak, and give his message, but he would retreat. And he also had a buffer. He also knew when to take a break, go to the desert, get some one-on-one time with his higher self and God. One of the other things I like to say is that as you build your circle, you want to look for consistency in thought, word, and deed. Are these people, are these institutions, are these authors, are these gurus behaving consistently in thought, word, and deed? It's very easy to say something, and if you're not reading energy, we can get very tricked by people's words. I mean, words can be so seductive. Oh, they said this, and they said it in such a convincing way. But is the energy behind it? Is the action behind it? Is it something that you really sense with your gut that they are backing up their words with good intentions? In building a psychic practice, one of the things that I've worked on personally and worked on in some classes is really getting in touch with what you really think and feel about people and places and institutions in your life. Instead of being all Pollyanna or taking someone's word that such and such is good for you or so and so is good for you, what is your gut telling you? What is your subconscious telling you? What have you gotten in your dreams to tell you who and what you're being intimate with? People, I think, are afraid of psychic ability because, in a way, yes, you're letting go of control, of trying to manage and have everything look good and be what you think it should be. There is an undoing that happens once you become willing to listen to your intuition. However, once you work your way through that period, you come out in another realm where you're actually looking around going, wow, I have really good friends. I have a fantastic partner. I have a wonderful relationship with my children. It's authentic. It's real. It can get sloppy, absolutely. But I know, speaking for myself, once I was willing to entertain the idea of having psychic sight, it became apparent that I had to make some changes, because I had been, well, pretty much kidding myself about what I wanted in my life. And I was willing to let people into my inner circle who weren't in full integrity. So one of the things about building a circle of protection around yourself is that you have to be able to see when there is a problem, and you also have to be willing to take a chance on your psychic ability, on the divine guidance you're getting, and on your personal relationship with God or a higher power. One more technique that I use quite frequently is I'll go in the backyard, or I'll just go out on the lawn and grab a stick and draw a circle around myself. And when I do that, I'll say, circle of light, burning bright, let it be, blessed be. Circle of light, burning bright, let it be, blessed be. And in that way, I'm drawing a circle around myself. I visualize fire or a protective flame around me, so that that's my divine circle. And in my thoughts about it, nothing gets through that. It's my space. And I also wear a lot of jewelry that I like, that I feel puts out a protective energy around me. But I'm going to go into that a little bit later. There are stories of Christ drawing a circle around himself, and creating an energetic protection around himself. So as you become willing to develop your psychic abilities, you begin to see more clearly the truth about people, places, and things around you. And what you really want to do is learn to be more discerning about it and have self-authority, that you get to say who and what you want in your inner circle. It is a very, well, energizing position, because if you're going out with people, if you're spending time with people and you come away completely drained, it's a good sign that you may have some energy vampires in your circle. Energy vampires like to take more energy than they give back. There's no equal energy exchange. So if you come away from a casual get-together, being at an institution, a church, a school, a government meeting, where you're much more drained than you were before you attended, it's a good sign that there's no mutual exchange of energy. And when you begin to really practice these principles, it becomes apparent that there really is a level of energy being exchanged all the time that is not seen by your physical eyes. It's seen by your third eye or your gut. It's felt by your gut, but it's real and it's there. We'll talk some more about working in the energy realms, working with the universe to release some of your fears about becoming a psychic. And also we'll talk a little bit about getting closer with your guides and your higher power, so that you can begin to trust your knowing about what your real truth is. Thanks.